Colorado's Governor Jared Polis is calling another special session to deal with the growing property taxes here in our state.
This will be the second special session in less than a year to try and minimize property tax increases. 9 News political reporter Marshall Zellinger is joining us now. Marshall, you told us this was going to happen last night. Hundreds of thousands of voters can take credit for this special session.
Yeah.
Pat themselves on the back.
Sure, because voters signed petitions to get 2 different ballot issues on November's ballot. The threat of those ballot issues passing has brought us to yet another special session. Earlier this year, lawmakers passed a bill that cut assessment rates, which determined property tax bills. And then they also capped how much property taxes could grow each year. But 2 ballot issues that were supported by voters who put their signatures on petitions promised deeper property tax cuts, but at the expense of local governments and the state budget. So the property tax issue is now going back to the Capitol. The governor and Democratic legislative leaders believe they have a compromise. Minimize property tax increases a little bit more and cap future property tax increases a little bit more. And then those 2 ballot issues, which all those voters signed onto, will be withdrawn from the ballot. And that means this special session is because of the threat that voters might approve policy that the state does not think it can handle.
Hundreds of thousands of people signed a piece of paper saying we want more property tax cuts. And so, okay, I get that. Let's find a way to do it.
I would say the citizens initiative process is a good check on the legislature, on the governor. And I think, I'm glad that it's being used more and more, given that I think the legislature is out of step on a lot of issues with the people.
Michael Fields there is behind Advance Colorado, which got the signatures to get those 2 ballot issues on the ballot. The last special session for property tax relief was because voters rejected the Democrats' Proposition HH proposal. This special session is because of the concern voters might approve drastic changes. But please, do not leave this story thinking that property taxes are going down.
Oh.
Again, we were hopeful, no.
We're going to minimize, like the Friends, minimize the increase. This is to be quiet, I guess, in France. So your property taxes, instead of going here, will go here, even though they were here. So again, they're going up. This is to reduce how much they go up. Please do not leave this thinking
all of a sudden they're going to do something and my property taxes are going to be great next year.
Correct. They'll be better than they would otherwise.
I do have to ask you an awkward question. Proposition HH sounds a lot like Preparation H. But were you ever worried about saying that or getting that wrong?
We made the joke several times. I don't think we were worried about saying it. We leaned into it.
Yeah, okay, as long as we're leaning into it, because I'm afraid sometimes in my teenage mind, that's all I hear.
Oh, God.
Marshall?
You too.
Thanks.
You too.
Thanks for bringing us the real important stuff.
Thank you.